Hello, my name is Luis Felix, and I'll be working on a topic that it's about extraction of DNA or isolation of DNA, I should say. And it's pretty fun, stinky, but fun because we're getting extracted from an onion. So go figure. So DNA is found in all living things. So that includes fruits, vegetables, plants, animals, human beings, and it's found in the nucleus of a cell. So let's find out how to isolate DNA. And here's the list of items that we need: 2 tablespoons of dishwashing liquid, 1 tablespoon of table salt. We have some isopropyl alcohol. We're going to be using 1 cup of distilled water. And of course, we're going to be needing our onion. So let's begin. First of all, we're going to pour the liquid soap into the water. We're also going to pour the salt, and we're going to mix them all up. Stir and stir. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to chop some of this onion. So here we have our chopped onion. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix all this into that, and then we can smash it more or we can blend it. In this case, I'm going to blend it. We mix the liquid soap and the salt so it'll break down the lipids of the phospholipid bilayers of the cell membrane and nuclear membrane. And this releases the nuclear material from the cell and the chromosomes containing DNA from the nucleus and allows the cytoplasm to leak out. In this case, why are we going to blend all these three ingredients: the onion, the liquid soap, and the salt? Well, it's because the cell breaks down the lipids. We're going to continue the physical breakdown. And for that, we have our handy dandy magic bullet. Not a sponsor yet. And here we have it. Make sure you don't drink this. So after we blended the onion and with a mixture of salt, liquid detergent, and water, we're going to filter this. So um, all the big parts, like the junk, it's going to stay out of the mix, and the DNA is so small that slips through the liquid and into the final container. So we're gonna do just that, and I'm improvising here since I don't have a coffee filter. I'm just using paper towel. It looks yummy. Not. So that's that. There we have it. All filter. Nice and purple. We're going to let sit this for about 5 minutes. Now we're gonna sit our final mixture here into a container with hot water. so we can increase the rate of chemical reaction and speed up the action of enzymes. So we're gonna let it sit here for about 3 or 4 minutes. And while it's in there, I'm gonna give it a few stirs so it'll warm up somehow even. So once we have let it sit for about 3 to 4 minutes, and just gonna now we're gonna transfer it to a container with ice, so it'll decrease the rate of chemical reaction, slowing the action of enzymes before they destroy the DNA. So we're gonna cool it down there. I'm gonna leave it there for about 6 to 7 minutes. And of course, I'm not going to wait because my hands get tired. So while that happened, I went to do my dishes. Too many dishes in one night. And we're gonna save our last and fancy cup to transfer this liquid. So I'm just doing it just to see if we can see more clearly the isolation of the DNA. Fancy. So that's that. So once we have that, then we're gonna add our alcohol, and this is where the magic happens. We're gonna add approximately this much. I'm going to call that about 4 ounces, and we're supposed to see the magic happen in a few minutes. And after too many fails, here we have it. And well, I'm going to be honest. I was skipping. Well, I wasn't skipping um, one of these steps. It's just that I needed to do it uh, for a longer period and also for a higher temperature. The mixture of the onion, the salt, and the dishwashing liquid and the water wasn't hot enough. I'm sorry, no. Yeah, I didn't warm it up enough uh, in order to kind of coagulate and isolate the DNA, which we have a bunch. Ching, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner. And this is all the DNA from the onion. You can definitely see the isolation, the separation, and you can see a bunch of it because I also put a lot of onion this time. So there you have it, the famous and infamous DNA. Dun dun.